Vincent Casiano, elder law and estate planning attorney here. I have literally drafted thousands of estate plans, from the simplest of plans to the very complex strategies for multi-million-dollar estates. Kudos to those of you who have already created a plan. But I have to tell you, one of the biggest mistakes I see and why plans fail is where a person does not update or maintain their plan. I use the example of when you purchase a new car. It's not as if you believe that car will last for the rest of your life without you doing a certain amount of maintenance and repairs on the car. For example, changing the oil, getting a tune-up, replacing the tires and brakes. So how do you go about revising your estate plan? There are specific procedures and best practices for making changes to each of the components of your estate plan, each one of those documents that are part of your plan. What works best for you will depend in part on your specific circumstances. But there are a handful of ground rules that I'd like to go over so that you don't make any of the mistakes that I see that can cause all sorts of problems in the future. First thing is you treat your original estate planning documents with great care. You do not remove or add pages. Most importantly, and I see this oftentimes, is people take their original documents and start scribbling on it, crossing things out, and making notes. That will not suffice as an amendment. And if you do that, fights can come about once you're no longer able to testify as to what you wanted done, if you become incapacitated or when you die. That will cause all sorts of problems and could cost tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees trying to sort out what you wanted. You also need to make sure, and this is something that happens all the time, that the beneficiary designations that you've made on accounts that will not be part of your trust, such as IRAs, 401ks, annuities, life insurance policies, what is the beneficiary designation on that? Most importantly, do not procrastinate. Oh, people always say to me, Vinny, I'm going to get to it. I just have to wait till I retire, or wait till my child gets married, or wait till I get divorced, or wait for something. You never know when something's going to happen. And plans fail because you didn't keep it updated. So if you do believe that you need changes, you know you want something changed in your plan, don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Just get it done. Most importantly is do not try to do this yourself. That is a recipe for disaster. Frankly, I sometimes will make lots more money when there's a dispute over a plan because somebody tried to do it themselves and now the family is fighting over what you wanted or what has happened. So don't go to LegalZoom or one of those do-it-yourself companies and try to do this yourself. You need to contact a qualified elder law and estate planning attorney that practices in this area. Follow the rules. The legal and practical consequences of making a mistake can sow discord and confusion and undermine all of the careful planning and the best intentions. There is too much at stake to try to do-it-yourself revisions. If there have been changes in your life where you believe it's necessary to make changes to your estate planning document, please seek the advice of an experienced elder law and estate planning attorney like myself. So if you have any questions about reviewing or revising your estate plan, I'm more than happy to help. I have flat fee pricing on reviewing estate plans, where I'm able to review all your documents, send you out a questionnaire to make sure that I understand what your objectives are, go over your plan in detail, tell you what it says. I can't tell you how many people actually don't know what their trust says. But if you want some help from me, just give me a call at 619-800-6820, or you can text me at that number, and I'll send you out an email and a text message with a link that you can click on to make it easy for you to schedule a time to meet with me.